Well, my son got the Subaru Sambar starting to be worked on a little bit. This is the truck that I showed you guys, I don't know, a couple weeks ago that he had ordered from Japan. It's a 1998, and it is a Subaru. And the model of these things from Subaru is called a Sambar, S-A-M, Sambar. All right. The bed on this is a fold down bed, so you can release the tailgate on these things. Now some of them do have a hydraulic tilt bed. This one does not. I don't think he was even looking at that, but you can side load. You could disconnect the chains if you want, drop them down flat, like vertical. You can side load pallets on them this way. Now the Sambar is unique in that the engine is at the very rear right here. The Sambar is also unique in that it is a 4-cylinder, not a 3-cylinder. Now they do have supercharged versions of this engine. This one is not. This is a naturally aspirated Sambar. So when he got it, the tires did come in with the steel belts showing. So like literally the day after he bought it, he had to go and order from Japan, and he found these are Bridgestones. Let's see that. They're not bolted on yet, they're just laying here. So these are Bridgestone RD-604 steel. They're a nice aggressive tread, which is what he wanted. And it was actually what the spare tire that was underneath the truck had. Now we did spray the frame and everything with Crown rust proofing, so everything's kind of oily. We'll spray it some more. I'm almost out of Crown right now, so I couldn't really soak it like I prefer. But you can see I got, while the wheels were off, I got the control arms and the springs and stuff like that, and got most everything there. It's really not rusted. So the other thing that he had been working on this Sambar is it had an AM radio, but from Japan apparently the frequencies are different than ours. So he bought a double din, just a generic radio, something off of, I don't know, Amazon or whatever. It's an ATOTO. So he's working on adding speakers. I guess it had one working speaker. He bought new speakers. He bought kicker, I believe, speakers. So he's got a kicker here. He's got a kicker over there. And I believe we're going to be cutting into the door panels, and we're going to be putting a 6.5 in each door at the same time. He does that, plays around with that thing. What do you call it? Where it like melts plastic and creates stuff that I think it's called a 3D printer. So he made this cup holder, and I believe that those holes, let me see here under the radio, are going to be for this. However, let me see if I can get it here. I'm going to throw it, break it, and he's going to get mad at me. Okay, so this is going to end up bolted into here, and he made this to fit a can on this side, and then bigger cups, or like an Arctic or a Yeti tumbler, like a 30-ounce tumbler, into that one. And it's down here low enough that I guess it's going to clear his shifter, so that'll be not affected by this thing. Throw that over there. So yeah, right now we're waiting to get a cop local to either come here or let us throw it on a trailer and take it to them, and they have to verify the VIN number and do some paperwork to be able to get it licensed. We're in Pennsylvania, but it's going to be licensed in Montana, similar to his three-wheel ATV. Has a license plate on it for the road use, and also he's got a modified, what was it, a Coleman, I think, mini bike that we stretched the frame and put a DRZ 400 in, and that one's a Montana street motorcycle now. So this is going to become a Montana. So to do that, it's a little bit of an ordeal. It costs you I don't know, 1,000 or so bucks, but he had to form an LLC in Montana, get a permanent address in Montana with an auto forward PO box, basically. But that's how he's able to pull that stuff off and get around Pennsylvania's difficulty in trying to get these vehicles to be street legal. So once he gets all his Montana stuff, he'll be able to go out with a street legal Montana plate, just like anybody else from another state in Pennsylvania. You could drive from any state to any state. And hopefully that won't be a problem. I know we have seen a couple other ones running around. So they're not unheard of on the roads. I just don't think I've ever seen one around here. We're in Beaver County, PA. I don't think I've seen one around here with a PA plate. So that's all. I just wanted to give an update on what's going on. Oh, yeah, the other thing, he's got fabric laying right there. That fabric is for building a custom headliner because the headliner that was in it was falling down. I got to order some 3M headliner adhesive, and we'll have to get that cut and get it adhered and up in there, and we'll get a headliner going. Might even get some lawn board and try to cut lawn board up in here to put the lawn board up. You can see there's an edge all the way around. So I might do that. I don't know. I haven't decided yet what I want to do, but there's plenty of room. You could see how much room you have that you should be able to flex and get a piece of lawn up in there and then spray your adhesive and get your headliner up on that. But yeah, it's a fun toy. He's 19 years old. He's single. He works full-time, plus has a small lawn service he does after work, which is where he's at right now. So he's got free time and money and no pregnant girls around him or anything like that. So this is what he wants to do, is spend some of his hard-earned money on this thing and some of our other things that he plays with that I sort of try to stay out of as much as possible, but I get involved with a little bit. But no, he's pretty self-sufficient. He's a smart kid, and he learns a lot and researches and figures this stuff out. I mean, he formed the LLC without us even knowing. But yeah, this thing's pretty cool. I'm interested, once he gets it street legal. His dream is he wants to be able to throw lawnmowers in the back, weed eaters in the back, and go running around the local few towns he does on his days where he's not hauling a trailer, and just use this and have his lawn service sort of using this, and then using his full-size truck and 16-foot trailer on days he has the zero turn and the garden tractor. But yeah, that's it, man. That's the Subaru Sambar. Yeah, here's the emblem they put on the front. I'm not sure if that is a factory emblem, the green one, or if that is something that somebody added. I'm guessing they didn't add. But yeah, we'll have it on wheels here soon, and hopefully in another month we'll have it all plated up and driving down the road. All right, guys, thank you for watching the video. Leave some comments. I do appreciate that. Subscribe. And I do love, if you share my videos, that helps me tremendously, and I love and appreciate that. So like, subscribe, comment your butt off. Tell me what you think, and share this stuff. I love it. Thanks, guys. All right, 98 Subaru Sambar. Testing out the brand new mud and snow tires. A little bit of smoke from her. I don't know if it's a valve seal. We're gonna have to dig into that over the winter. Pull the head maybe. So the question is, it had bald tires. We put it in four-wheel drive and tried to climb this bank over here. So we're just wondering if putting the knobby tires on it, if he can come down here. It has a creeper gear, an ultra low gear. So wondering if he can go into his creeper gear four-wheel drive. Yeah, no problem with the stock tires that were like bald with steel belts. It wouldn't do that. It got the front end up when the back end started trying to climb. It just spun. Yeah, it's weird. Every once in a while you start the engine and it smokes. Every once in a while you start it, it doesn't smoke. So it just totally depends. We don't know if it's when it's parked nose down versus nose up a little bit or what. But like I said, we'll pull the head, which is real easy. It's right behind that cover. You can pull the head real easy. And And while you're doing it, you might as well just take it to a machine shop, get the head all redone. So there she is, the Sambar with the mud snow tires, stock size, imported straight from Japan. These took what, 2-3 weeks? So yeah, he got it. Tires were bad, like I said. Went and ordered these from Japan. I think they were what, $500, 400, then 150 tariff. So call it around 5 1/4 total, getting the brand new tires to the door. But production date on them is the 20th week of 2025. So they're very, very new tires. They're soft, sticky rubber, good tread, good knobbies. So next video I'll show you the radio and speakers once it gets that all done. And there you go, 98 Suzuki Sambar, or sorry, Subaru Sambar, 4-cylinder, non-supercharged.